There's 3 brakes on the bike, okay? We've got our engine braking, we got our front brake and our rear brake. The main brake on our bike is our front brake. 70% of our braking is front brake, okay? Now, the biggest problem people get with braking is they're in the wrong body position. So, position I'm going to show you now is a braking position, which is basically the same as our attack position. So all we do is we come slightly back. We change bugger all. You notice how Brad's head now is roughly back behind the crossbar now, and his legs are on a bit of an angle now. So when we're coming into a high-speed corner, the forces wants to push Brad forward, okay? That won't push him forward. Whereas if he's like this, and I push him forward, he's going to go over the bars. Coming down the straight, he's accelerating hard. He's moved slightly back for our braking. He's backed the throttle off. His fingers have come over onto the brake. His foot's ready to brake. His foot should already be over the gears because we're not changing up any more gears. We're going down. So then he squeezes back and front brake in the same time and pushes down his gear stick slowly, okay? So what we want to do, we're coming into the corner, we've slightly gone back, we've backed the throttle off, our fingers have come over onto our front brake, we're squeezing our front and back brake at the same time and clicking down our gears slowly. So what we're going to do now is we'll do a quick demonstration of Brad using rear brake only, front brake only, changing down the gears only, and then using all 3 techniques at once to see the difference in stopping. Okay, that's Brad just using his back brake at the moment, okay? You see how far he skids? He skids right up to, you know, good 15 metres. Just your front brake now. Okay. You notice his body position when he's using only his front brake. Okay, Brad's stopping about a good 15 feet just by using his front brake over his back brake. What we're going to do now is he's just going to click down his gears. He's just going to use his engine braking now. Now use the 3. Good. Cool. Okay, I'll show you what's called a chatter. So that's the engine braking coming into effect where the back wheel actually goes, spins around and chatters with the chain, okay? Because we don't want to lock the back wheel and skid. We want to get a chatter going. As you can notice then, the 3 different brakings, the engine braking, we went the furthest, okay? We went right out there, sort of 20-25 metres. Back brake, he stopped in about 20 metres, so it was a fair bit shorter. When he used his front brake, he came down to about 15 metres. When he used all 3 brakes, he came down to about 7 metres. So you can see the combination of all 3 increased his braking considerably, okay? So one brake on itself, you know, it's not too bad. Your front brake, but you've got to make sure you're in a dead straight line. There's a lot of variables where squeezing both brakes together and using your engine braking nips everything up pretty quick, okay? But the big thing in that is your braking position. Make sure you're back on the bike. When we're braking heavily, make sure we're in a straight line, okay?